Hey, thanks for watching this video. That was the CNC that we've been using for our device. I just wanted to give you a quick rundown of what else has been happening with the Macaron. One of the things we've done today is we've built in a reset circuit to the Macaron so you can reset the device with just 2 buttons. There was a cut option there of putting a single button specifically for resetting, but we don't want that. We want seamless and nice feeling for the device. So we created a way to, on the circuit, to have just 2 buttons. You hold it in for 10 seconds and you can reset the whole device if there's any issues. One of the other things we've been working on is we've fixed up the sound that's been coming out of the device. So I'll just give you a quick sample. And now it sounds much better. It sounds more like... We've made it much more easier for you to hear what's happening with this device. You also have the option of turning it on or off, depending on if you want to hear the sound or prefer to hear the sound through the app or anything like that. So we've got that all set up for you. One of the other features with this device is the voice recognition. And we've recently fixed up all the circuitry for that part. We found that it wasn't working properly. We've now refitted it, made it much better, much more accurate in understanding what's being said. One of the other things that we've been doing with this device is testing out a couple of different types of materials. So we've tested out HDPE and we've tested out a material called Delrin. They've both got their nice things about them. They've both got things that are good. But we found that with HDPE, it gives a much worse finish on the outset of actually building it. A really cool thing about Delrin too is it's something called self-lubricating, which means that as it scratches and as it wears and as it rubs against something, it actually lubricates the surface of it organically, which means that when you run your finger across it, you get this smooth, slick feeling at all times. We've been using an in-house CNC for building these devices, and we're going to continue using an in-house CNC. You spend a little bit more time, but you make sure that the quality of these products that are coming out are much better because it's all within your control and you get to manage how exactly you want it to be. And we've also updated the production process for the CNC and polishing. So I think the first one I spent about an hour and a half just to polish it, and the latest one I spent like half an hour, if that, to actually get to the quality that I wanted to get to. And it's only going to get better from there. We're probably going to make some custom kind of hardware just to make sure that we can pump these units out as quick as possible. And that brings me to a little bit of a downfall. We've been contacted by the touchscreen manufacturers. They're going to take longer than expected. They've improved their production capabilities and their production process, I should say, and they have quoted us a longer lead time than we were expecting. So previously we've got touchscreens from them. They've come within a month. But this latest batch, they've quoted me 8 to 10 weeks, which means about mid to late November on arrival. I'm trying to give them as much as I can to help push this forward, but it's one of those things that is relatively out of our control directly. If only there's a way that we can make touchscreens in the future ourselves and we can have all the control within our own domain, but the rest of this product has been made completely by us. The level of quality you get, the level of quality you see on these devices and on the web page is the level of quality you'll get when you actually receive the device. So we're looking at delivery for these hardware at about mid to late November, depending on how fast these touchscreen manufacturers can actually finish off their product. We've also taken this time to make sure that we're sending you a product that can be used for years in advance. So one of the things we've added is we've added USB-C capabilities. We previously had USB micro, but that's completely going out of date with all the new and latest iPhone technology that's coming out. We just want to make sure that you have this product for years on end and you enjoy it as much as we've enjoyed making it. I just want to give you a quick shot of some of the devices that we've been putting out. I know you've seen a couple so far, but this one is sitting on the table. I've set up the photo to look exactly like the renders that you see in Fusion 360 and other programs that you do rendering in, and it looks exactly like that. Like, the polish is perfect. I couldn't be happier with this device. It's amazing. One of the things we've added with this device is DFU capability, which means we can update the firmware as we go. So we've included the ability for custom templates, and let's say you want to measure a body, or you want to measure, one of these printers to my left here, 3D printers. They all come with standard measurements. So you'll set up like neck, body, waist, or you might set up length, width, inner width, and you can have these templates ready for you to go, so you don't have to write anything down. And you just grab the device, pull, hit save, and it saves straight to the phone. Straight into those template formats that we've been talking about. We're going to create much more templates. As we go back and forth with you, you're going to be in direct communication with us at all times, and we're going to build the software for you for what exact thing you want to measure, to make sure that you can measure everything that you're wanting to measure as quick as possible and get to the things that you love doing. We've also started setting up some of the data comparisons that you can make. So we've got some anthropometric data, which means you've got minimum, maximum, width and heights of a couple of measurements, and you can see what range you're sitting in. We've set up some graphing techniques, so you can, if you're into fitness or something like that, you can actually track how you are going throughout time, or how much a specific sized object has changed. If you're doing something like quality control, or making sure all your joints or your wood lengths are in a specific amount. So we've finished off with most of the hardware shots. You'll be seeing some more photos out within the next couple of weeks, as we've got a massive block of Delaware, and we've got Yuma and me sitting next to it. It's just, I think I was completely surprised with how heavy it was and how massive it was. It's about the size of me, and it's interesting, it's overwhelming. So you'll be seeing some more shots. We look forward to hearing what you are going to measure. I want you to think about what you're going to measure, and just send us some comments, let us know what you're thinking about. We'll make sure that the software is ready for you from day one. When you receive the device, you're ready to go, you're ready to start measuring. We've been doing some Facebook live streaming, doing some posting of our product updates and photos, and you can jump into that in the description below. Keep posting those, keep you informed, and we look forward to delivering this device into your hands.